Viewers, sit back and hold tight. The news we bring to you today may make you jump out of your chairs and sofas in disbelief. Let me say it slowly. In God's own country, gods have been robbed. Yes, gods aren't safe. And we aren't saying this. It is actually the Kerala High Court that has raised an alarm over nearly 4.5 kilos of gold that has gone missing. Indians love gold, so much so that in a display of reverence, they donate gold and jewelry to temples and gods. Thrones are graced by deities, mandapams or the top of temples are plated in gold. Some time ago, remember, Kerala was rocked by a gold smuggling case, and now we have a case of God's gold chori. The Kerala High Court has ordered a vigilance inquiry into the missing gold at the holy Sabarimala temple. This happened after a mysterious reduction of 4.54 kilos of gold in Dwarpalaka idols, gold-plated copper plates. Now, the discrepancy was detected when the gold-layered copper plates were removed for replating. Let me explain. When the copper plates, which are clad in gold, adorn the Dwarpalaka idols, were removed for fresh gold plating in 2019, their weight was 42.8 kilogram. The gold-clad Dwarpalaka idols are a crucial part of the shrine's heritage and the architectural tradition. However, when they were produced before a Chennai-based firm for the work, their weight had actually dropped to 38.258 kg. So the question is, where did this 4.54 kg of gold disappear? Who is responsible? You know, the Kerala High Court took suo motu cognizance of the matter and called out grave lapses. The court observed the weight of the refixed plates was never recorded, which is a basic step, and the court says it was completely overlooked. The temple, by the way, is administered by Travancore Devaswam Board. Now, this is an important point, and I'll come to it in just a bit. The High Court noted that the reduction was an alarming discrepancy. It also asked whether the lapse was intentional. It has now directed the Chief Vigilance and Security Officer to investigate the matter thoroughly. The case has naturally taken center stage in Kerala's politics, a state that's expected to go to polls by May 2026. The Congress may be CPIM's ally in the INDI bloc, but in Kerala, it is a rival itching to return to power. So Rahul Gandhi's party questioned the violation of protocol and asked why no permissions were taken before sending the idol to Chennai. The BJP, which has been trying very hard to improve its toehold in the state, on the other hand, has demanded the Chief Minister to break his silence and has accused the left of trying to destroy Sabarimala. Listen in to this political war of words.
Gold plates were removed and it is sent to Chennai. That time, Tandri told that it should not be removed. Then it should not be sent to Chennai. After returning, 4 kilo were less for that gold plating. So who is responsible? Devaswam Board is responsible. Devaswam Board President should reply for this allegation. It is asked not only us, it was asked by the High Court of Kerala.
It's not only about the Devaswam Board. It is about the Pinarayi Vijayan's government. They are answerable. The power of Devaswam Board comes directly from the Chief Minister. The Devaswam Board members are appointed by the Communist Party. And it's not just about discrepancy. You know, they're trying to destroy Sabarimala in a very tactful manner. And this is also happening as a part of that agenda.
Now, remember, viewers, this controversy also comes at a time when the Kerala's LDF government is preparing to host the global Ayyappa Sangamam, which begins this Saturday. BJP and the Congress have accused the LDF government of trying to earn a third straight term in power by attempting to appease the Hindu community through this global summit. Now, coming back to Sabarimala, it's not an ordinary temple. It's one of the largest annual pilgrimage centers in the entire world. The latest controversy threatens to backfire on the left government. It has to find answers to the question, who was behind looting the gods? And if gods and temples aren't safe, can Kerala remain God's own country under the left front's watch?
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1, on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Joining us on this debate evening are my guests. We have S. Balan, who is a left supporter. We also have with us Dr. Akashdeep Muni, who is a political analyst. Advocate Sri Padmanabhan, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, is going to be joining us in just a few moments from now. S. Balan, I want to ask you, what is really happening in Kerala? What is happening in Sabarimala temple? We've never heard of something like this. Even gods aren't safe. God's gold is being looted in God's own country, and the government is silent.
See, nothing is happening in Kerala. BJP is trying to make political mileage of it. Dwarapala, the cladding of Sanctum Sanctorium, Unnikrishnan Potti was the sponsor. He is sponsored for cladding Sanctum Sanctorium. It was being taken to Chennai for cladding. And as you put it, chori, heist, burglary, loot, robbery, these are all not the languages of the Honorable High Court of Kerala. Whether earlier it was copper cladded or gold cladded, all that is under investigation. And it is projected by the BJP as if something bad has happened. Who is responsible? It is under investigation. See, the Prashant, the board president, Devasthana board president says, it was taken with the consent of chief priest, that is the Tantri. Taken to Chennai, it's all cost by a sponsor. No gold, whether there was a difference or not, is under investigation. When it is under the process of inquiry, why it is concluded by Times Now and BJP that loot, heist, burglary, so nothing. See, Kerala is protecting.
So there is
Kerala
nothing that has gone wrong. This is what Mr. S. Balan has to say. Advocate Sri Padmanabhan, spokesperson Bharatiya Janata Party, has joined us. We are also joined by Ratan Sharda, who is an author. Mr. Balan, I got your point. Let me just read out for you what the Kerala High Court had observed, what the Kerala High Court had to say before I go across to my other guests. The Kerala High Court noted this is an alarming discrepancy demanding a detailed inquiry. Astoundingly, the weight of the items refixed was not recorded at all. It is an elementary and prudent procedure that when such precious gold-cladded articles entrusted with precise weight specifications are removed for plating and subsequently returned, the weight upon reinstallation must be documented. Needless to say, the failure to note is a serious flaw and points to serious administrative lapses. If this does not concern you, I wonder what is going to be a cause of concern to you as a left supporter in Kerala. I want to go across to now Advocate Sri Padmanabhan, because according to Mr. S. Balan, it is BJP that is trying to just get political mileage out of this entire issue. It is not a loot. What if 4.541 kg of gold has gone missing? By the way, the cost of that today is around 4.37 crore rupees. Even if it has gone missing from Sabarimala temple, you know, we should not really be calling it loot.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. See, when did this happen? This happened in 2019. In 2019, you know what was happening here? the Supreme Court passed a wrong judgment, unfortunately. And the Supreme Court itself decided to review it because they also found that there is something wrong in it. Now, when all those controversies were happening, without informing anybody, without getting the permission of the Devasthanam bench of the Kerala High Court. The Kerala High Court has got a Devasthanam bench. Without getting the permission of that, these Dwarapalakas were taken somewhere, from Chennai somewhere, for repair. And it was returned. Neither it was weighed while it was taking out, nor it was weighed while it was brought back. Now there is another controversy that is regarding Ayyappa Sangamam. You might have seen the poster published by the Devasam Board for Ayyappa Sangamam. No Ayyappa, no Ayyappa, no Maligaparatamma, no Maligaparatamma. Only Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan and the Devasthanam Minister Vasavan. So for a poster printed, thousands, lakhs of posters printed by the Devasam Board, the Travancore Devasam Board, there is no Ayyappa, there is no Maligapuratamma, there is no Hindu goddess or goddesses, only Pinarayi Vijayan and the Devasam Minister. I don't know. It's very funny. And now, again, this was taken for repair. One of the devotees went to the Kerala High Court. And the Kerala High Court asked them, where is it? They said, oh, no, we cannot bring it back because it has been it has been melted. It has been melted. Now we have to recreate it. We will bring it back. The High Court asked, did you wait when it was being taken outside? Oh, what was the weight? It was 38 kilo. What was the weight when it was donated? 42 kilos. When did this happen? It happened in 2019. Did you inform anybody? No, we did not inform anybody. So in 2019, this whole thing happened. And people sitting here and there are talking as if nothing has happened.
Yes.
It is, see, my friend, it is your ignorance. Please go to the judgment, the interim order of the Kerala High Court. Now this has to be brought back. Again, it has to be weighed. Oh, God only knows what will be the weight now, because it has been already been melted. This has happened in Kerala in many of the temples. Many of the famous temples where these donations, offerings were made by local rulers in the 14th century, 13th century. Ornaments and other articles worth millions of rupees have been lost. No idea, in Tripunitara, in Palayanur, everywhere it has happened. The Palayanur temple, which is the deity of the Cochin Raja, there,
and the question really is that why is the government silent today? Remember, the Kerala High Court in this case had taken so much cognizance. The courts had to step in. Why didn't the state government order any probe? And also the point that has been highlighted by the Kerala High Court, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, is that reduction in weight was not reported by Devasam Board's officials, whose Devasam Board is an important entity here. Its members are appointed by the government, and Congress party also in fact has said that the Devasam Board president should reply to this particular allegation. The High Court has also now raised it.
Heena ji, I totally agree with you on certain facts, but I am unable to understand why the government will reply. The government is not a party. The court has not made it. In this, this is the unfortunate fate of this country, that everything is politicized by Bharatiya Janata Party. While in this case, all political parties should be on the same side as it concerns fate of 1 billion people. In this case, Unnikrishnan Potti, Smart Creations in Chennai, the Chennai contractor, and Travancore Devasam Board officials were impleaded by the Honorable Court. No High Court order mentions the Kerala government or any minister as being responsible. TDAB is a statutory autonomous body created under Travancore Cochin Hindu Religious Institution Act. The government does not run day-to-day temple affairs. Supreme Court has repeatedly held that Devasam boards function independently. And I am quoting the Honorable Supreme Court. Even though they are under overall state supervision. In the Sabarimala case, for instance, in 2018, the state government filed affidavits, but the boards were treated as separate authority by the I'm not telling by the government. This is
Okay.
what is saying. So they are separate entities altogether. If you still scapegoat the government in this particular case, then in Mahakal Law Corridor Ujjain case, the Madhya Pradesh Lokayukta launched inquiries and found misdoings. The state ruled by Bharatiya Janata Party denied misdoings and said that Mahakal board is independent. अगर Mahakal board वहाँ पे independent था, तो यहाँ पे भी ये board independent है.
Okay.
अगर Mahakal board independent नहीं था, तो Madhya Pradesh chief minister should resign.
Okay. Ratan Chadha, how will you like to respond? How will you like to respond? You know, the narrative seems to be that don't hold the government responsible. If you want to ask questions of the board here. And also, I want to ask you, what do you make of this entire story, this curious case of missing gold that we are talking about? Is it callous negligence or intentional, deliberate wrongdoing? What's your understanding?
Well, it is very easy for politicians to start shouting and showing excitement, claiming it's politicization because they are the politicians, we are not. To me, Hindus are treated like dirt. They are insulted. Their faith is insulted. Their faith is taken for granted. The temples are used as loot or theft, if not loot, and money used for secular purposes. Devotees donate money to a temple for the god, but that is used by the governments, HRC board or Devasam board. These are all government created boards and under the control of politicians. It is very different from claiming Mahakal board was new, it was made only for that particular temple. Well, these are the temples, for example, the Tamil Nadu government very easily went to High Court saying that this practice of melting gold and using for secular purpose is on for many years, from 1977. So if you are looting somebody for years together, it is not crime anymore. 5 lakh tons of gold was melted from 1977 to today. Is it something very easy? Does Christian or temple money, the church or the mosque money go to government use? No, it should not. Similarly, it should not also be used by the government for Hindu purposes. It is for the temple, for the faith. 1,000 tons was melted in Tamil Nadu government last year itself. It earned the government 17.81 crore rupees per annum. Whose money is this? It is our money, devotees' money. And you start just getting excited. Somebody cheats the temple because these are non-religious people, anti-religion people. Look at Pinari doing a meeting on Ayyappa temple. They don't believe in don't believe in religion. Who are they to use temple money to host their political conference? So Hindus, any Supreme Court judge can make any statement, any High Court can make judgment, any state government can steamroll the banks, the temple vaults and use the money for any secular purpose, for madrasa, for church. Lakhs of acres of land has been eaten away by this government-controlled trust, and they say you don't know how to run the temples. They charge 5% admin fee from the temples. What are we? Can't we run the temples? So all these excuse, oh, this is independent body and all that doesn't watch it as independent. The Communist Party had no right to host a conference in Ayyappa because they don't believe in that. First, they prayed with the sanctity of Ayyappa temple by making it a secular, despite it being a purely Hindu temple and Hindu traditions. So the entire issues to smells me utter contempt for Hindus and for Hindu custom and traditions. Everything else can be tried to be covered by logic. It doesn't cover by logic. The way lakhs of kilogram of gold has been regularly melted and government using and looting the money from devotees, which is meant for our community, I think that is shameful and very insulting for the community.
S. Balan, how will you like to respond?
See, why they bring religion to this? It is a belief.
Oh my God!
And it
This
is
is
a belief. They
religion.
say Indo.
It's my
Whether it is a
temple.
Savarna Indo or Avarna Indo. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It is not.
It is a Avarna Indo or Savarna Indo. And you don't even allow Dalits to enter.
That is my religion.
And no. It is Avarna
It is
Indo,
not a
Brahmana
religion.
Indo, Kshatriya Indo, Vaishya Indo, Dalit Indo, Shudra Indo, untouchable Indo. What type of Indo you are talking about? It is a belief.
You don't
It
believe
is a
in
belief.
temples. You say
It is a belief.
Hinduism,
It
Hinduism,
should be
Dharma,
controlled by
Dengue,
the government.
malaria.
Still,
You say Dengue,
listen to me.
malaria.
Listen to me.
Okay,
Listen
both
to
of you
me.
gentlemen, please calm down one
And
by
you
one.
listen
Don't
to me.
speak over each other.
While you please listen to
No,
me.
But one second, Mr. S. Balan, before you move ahead, one second, Mr. S. Balan, the point is, I mean, you are asking a question, why are you bringing religion in it? We're talking about a temple here, sir. I mean, what kind of a point are you trying to make?
It's a temple of the people.
Yes,
Madam,
and the trust of the same people, one second, and the trust of the people, one second, Mr. Balan, one second. You know, the trust of the people today has been betrayed.
Yes, yes.
The trust of the people, sir, has been betrayed today.
No.
He should be ashamed.
Madam,
He says only
please,
go to Sabarimala.
please, 1 second. Please listen to me.
Okay, make your point. Mr. Ratan Chadha, 1 second. Allow him to finish his point. Make a logical argument, Mr. Balan. Don't say that religion has got nothing to do with this particular story. Okay, Mr. Balan, make your point now. Yes.
No, listen to me. See, regarding the gold, there is enquiry. Let there be an enquiry. Don't jump into conclusion. And don't politicize Hindu. Hindu is a faith. Hindu is a faith.
Okay.
Hindutva is politics.
You've made your point. Ratan Chadha wants to respond. Mr. Ratan Chadha only now. Mr. Balan, you've made your point.
He has made the most horrible lie there. Sabarimala is open to every caste, creed and every sect in Bharat. Every Hindu is allowed to go there. He is saying a Savarna temple. How is defaming Hindus? He should take back the word. Total lie. Ask the advocate. Sabarimala, everybody knows, is open to every person, lowest of the caste, as they call it, lowest of the poor person, and he says only for the Savarna. What is this nonsense? There is no Savarna. There is no low caste in us. There is nothing in Sabarimala which says low caste upper caste. He has to take back his word.
Mr. Balan.
The false statement he is making.
Mr. Balan.
Who are the priests then?
Ek to chor ho tum.
Yes, madam.
You are looting temple and then saying Savarna and all that.
Mr. Balan.
He doesn't even know so many.
Who said that? Yes,
priests
madam.
there.
Okay, Mr. Ratan Chadha, we've heard you. Mr. Balan now, please respond.
See, it is a temple of the people, for the people, by the people. Government of Kerala, present
I'm glad you at least acknowledged it.
Are respecting the sentiment of the people.
I'm glad you at least acknowledged
Wait
that
a
it is
minute.
a temple.
See,
By the way, for your information, Travancore, there was some board controls 1,300 odd temples and government controls the board, and you're saying we are bringing religion into this particular debate, and Dr. Akashdeep Muni has said, should not ask any questions of the government. Why are you bringing government in it? Government has nothing to do with it.
Please, you listen to me. See, there is an inquiry. Let there be an inquiry. Why you jump into the conclusion?
Say that, Advocate Sri Padmanabhan, there is an inquiry now. He's coming to the point, but earlier he said, why are you bringing religion here?
Wait for it.
See, people who stole millions of rupees in 2G spectrum, who stole millions of rupees in coal scam, they came out without any scratch because the courts acquitted them. Now they are saying nothing happened. So tomorrow nothing will happen because who is making the investigation? The vigilance under Pinarayi Vijayan. The vigilance under Pinarayi Vijayan is going to inquire. Nothing will happen. Nothing will come out. You know who they invited to inaugurate this Ayyappa Sangamam? A DMK chief minister, the party who stated that the Sanatana Dharma is dengue, malaria, and it should be eradicated. Nonsense, utter nonsense.
Dr. Akashdeep Muni, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, the question is, like you gave a clean sheet to the government of Kerala, I want to ask you, why didn't the left government set up some kind of an inquiry? Even after the observations made by the High Court, why has the government not said anything? Shouldn't the government be bothered about this loot, this missing, case of gold that we are talking about?
Because the case is sub judice. And an inquiry cannot be instigated. If it is done, then it will be clubbed in that particular case. Then there is no point to making an external inquiry. The court is monitoring it.
Okay.
Coming back to what the points have been made, one thing I want to tell that the Sabarimala temple is not a sovereign temple. I must acknowledge that. And as a Hindu, I think that since 1936, and at a time when some castes were not allowed to some temples, Sabarimala temple was such a temple where all castes were allowed. So kudos to the temple authorities. Second point is that, wait a minute. Second point is that what I want to make is that
Who told you that it's a Savarna temple?
If you think that Hindu temples, anybody doing anything is doing in a Hindu temple is wrong.
You don't know the history. You don't know. You don't know. You people who think that
Mahakal Law Corridor collapsed.
You don't want to answer the direct question that I asked you about the Kerala government, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, but you will talk about every other issue to just justify your argument that you've come to the debate with. Ratan Sharda, okay, 1 second. I don't think you have a direct answer. Anyways, Ratan Sharda, my question is simple. It's about people's trust also.
Exactly.
Lakhs, crores of people visit this temple almost on an annual basis. Will it not erode public trust in those managing the religious institutions, given what has happened in this particular case?
That is what they want. They want people to lose trust. They want people not to donate to the temples, and they want to enjoy the money that is there in the banks. Mr. Political Analyst, you are a communist. Why don't you admit? You have no faith in God. You want to exploit gods. Whether Tamil Nadu, whether Kerala has shown the number of figures which nobody can deny, these are official figures. 1 lakh ton of gold has been molten and money taken away for the government purpose. 1,000 tons have been bolted last year, used for government purpose. What are we donating for? Are we donating for these fat politicians? Are we donating for state reason? As said, other religions have their own trust. Our money goes to, the devotee money goes to the trust. They use for religion. In our case, we devote to the God. We give it for further in the Hindu religion. What happens? These looters take the money for state purposes. Why can't they earn the money from the government coffers? Why can't they put tax? Why can't they govern properly?
Right. Well, we'll have to see how the government really responds, because so far, of course, there has been a lot of outrage, but government's response hasn't come yet. Thank you very much. I'm completely out of time. Appreciate it all for joining us here on this debate. Mr. Ratan Sharda continues to be with us for debate number 2 as well. I'd like to thank Advocate Sri Padmanabhan, S. Balan and Dr. Akashdeep Muni. Thank you for joining us.
The News Hour.
Speaks